Should you buy the dip? I think everybody's asking that question right now. We have the Dow Jones down 6% for the year. We have the S&P down 8%, the Nasdaq down 12%, the US 2000, the Russell down 13%. People are pulling their money out of the markets and it's just 24 days into the new year. Where are they putting the money? Well, so far we have seen a 12% gain in oil for the year, silver up 5%, gold up 2%, and BTC continues to get whacked from the end of last year. It is down 28% for 2022, a total of minus 50% since its all-time highs. Just for people to break even, if for anybody that bought around the 60K, 62K mark, BTC needs to double 100% return. My gosh, I must say this is a very interesting time. But hey, if you want to make the money, then this is a good time, a great opportunity for a lot of people. Some people are scared, but hey, other people see this as an opportunity. Okay, guys, so we're going to look at the markets today, give you guys a quick little review of the markets, and do I think it's a good time? Personally, is it a good time to be buying the market? Well, in my opinion, you don't really get these major pullbacks in the market. Now, the question is this the one that finally cranks the market all the way down and starts this massive recession? Who knows, really? We do have Fed rates coming out later this week, where Jerome Powell will keep rates the same as expected, but everybody's going to want to be listening to his press conference about is he bullish or bearish? Do they plan on raising interest rates this year? If so, how many times? How is he going to word his speech? Obviously, he's got a lot of pressure from the higher ups to make this stock market look good, say everything's okay, and try to pump this thing higher. If we look here at the Dow Jones, down 6% since the start of the year. My gosh, some people see this as fear, stay out of the markets. Other people will see this as opportunity. We are here on the daily time frame. I can totally understand why somebody wants to be buying this thing. We're currently inside a pretty good area to be looking for buying opportunities. Why? Price has made a 6% pullback. We're sitting inside a previous pivot point area of demand of where price went to all-time highs before. So, if you're a long-term believer in the stocks and you really like a certain stock and you think that everything is going to go back up to all-time highs, then in my opinion, I think you are getting these stocks at a good value in price. It's holding the momentum slash trend line that's held once, twice, three times already, potentially a fourth. It's pulled back into a pivot point area of demand. What I fear that could happen is I feel like there could be one or two massive more selling days just to stop everybody out, to spread a lot of fear into the market for any retail traders or people on high leverage trying to buy this pullback. Stop them out by cranking it down lower to like 33,000 or something like that, and then all of a sudden just shooting it back up. I could totally see that happening, right? Just manipulate the markets, shoot it down, spread a lot of fear in the market, get the VIX shooting to like all-time highs again. Hey, right now, Dow Jones, you're getting that pullback. I like it. You're sitting inside a pivot point area of demand. You're bouncing off momentum. So there's probably a lot of indicators as well saying this thing is completely oversold. We've had 8 days of nonstop selling, and this isn't just for the Dow Jones. This is the same thing for the S&P. S&P, you've been crashing for the last 2-3 weeks nonstop. We're back down into this area, pivot point area of supply, or sorry, demand. All right. Same thing with the Nasdaq. You pop over to the Nasdaq. The Nasdaq is down about 13% for the whole year. It's a good area to be buying some tech stocks, right? Buying it back down into a weekly area of pivot point demand of where prices pushed to all-time highs. So you're getting this stuff at a good value. I mean, definitely if you are a big believer in this long term. And then if you even look at the US 2000, the Russell, previously it's been in this massive sideways range. All right, we are buying low, selling high previously, and then we finally decided to burst through the top of the range, fake everybody out. Anybody that tried to go long, if they didn't exit their trade, they would have lost money on the pullback. And then anybody trying to buy the breakout retest got slammed, dropped all the way back down. This market has been absolutely entertaining, that is for sure. But right now, same thing. We are sitting inside this little area of previous rally or drop-based rally demand where a lot of buyers came into the market. It's been on a free fall for the last 3 weeks. A lot of red candles have been printed, and personally for me, for this next week, I'm going to be looking to buy some scalps for the lower time frames on the stock market. All right, long term, I'm personally not a big believer in it. I think we got to know where the money is moving, and clearly the money has been going into the commodities for the year, right? Oil's up 13%, gold's up, silver up. Look at corn, look at soybeans, sugar, wheat. All these markets are up right now. A lot of the money to start the new year, which is important to follow. Where is the new money coming into the markets? People can start putting new money into their accounts. People want to get into trading. For their long-term investors, say, hey, we started zero. What are the plays for the year? This is where they're moving to. They're moving their money into these markets right now. And potentially, they might reevaluate their portfolio coming at the end of the month right now, the 24th, say, hey, this is a good buying opportunity for stocks. Okay? Money's always moving. The money is always moving. Now let's have a look at BTC. We have a look at BTC. Oh boy. Really interesting stuff, because we are down 50% from its all-time highs back in November of 2021. Okay? We are, what is this? Down 51%. My gosh, it is currently at 33,000 BTC. This is a great buying point. I see a lot of people saying, oh, BTC is down. Oh, it's forever gone. This is what happens on every single pullback. After a 20% pullback in BTC, everybody starts saying, oh, BTC is dead, it's washed, and it dropped another 20%. Now it's down 50%. People are saying it's completely over. But this is when a lot of the big money that want to get into Bitcoin previously, they're getting in now. This is a great time for them to be looking for buying opportunities and start getting their feet wet into BTC. So I'm sure we're going to hear a lot of big names talk coming out over the next couple of weeks saying, hey, we picked some BTC up. I think Binance picked up another 43K BTC. They added a big portion to their wallet. So, we're sitting down in this 33 area. Anybody that did manage to get long back in the 60,000 area, they need BTC to double just to make their money back. Okay. I think we're sitting at a really good area. Same thing as the stock market. We're back down into the previous pivot points of where price pushed up to all-time highs before. We've made a 50% pullback. Yes, I understand it could go lower. It could go to 20K, 15K. And if it does, well, then I think a lot of people will see this as another great buying opportunity. Just keep adding to their position. I think that's their mindset of BTC. I don't remember the exact stat, but I think it's like 85 or 90% of people, BTC holders, don't ever sell their BTC. Right? They got those diamond hands, So hey, if you like that BTC, I think you're buying at a great area. You're buying at 30%. If prices do manage to go back up to 60,000, then boom, you double your money. And a lot of people are saying let's go into 100,000. Some people are really on that hype train of 100,000, and then finally up to 1,000,000. But we've got to get past these milestones first. So hey, if you do like BTC, I think this is a good buying opportunity if you're ever looking to get into it. Do your own research, of course. It's risky, but then gold and silver has continued to move up as well. Oil, a lot of fear in the markets, fear in the world. Is Russia going to invade Ukraine? There's so much entertaining stuff going on right now. Are people pulling their money out of the markets, thinking fear, thinking, hey, they might raise interest rates? There will be a bigger return in other markets. Who really knows? It's going to be an interesting one on Wednesday, but I think right now with all these markets printing red candles, just blood days, blood days, blood days after another, I think they're good areas to be looking for buying opportunities. If you did happen to want to get in and you are bullish the market long term, that's completely up to you though. Do your own research. But then I could also see prices just crashing for an extra day or two to stop those people out from buying, spread more fear, and then picking up the major longs and then shoot this thing back up. It's trading, man. Who really knows? But hey, guys, if you guys want to reach out to me on social media at MoneyballAustin, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, I would love to have you reach out to me where I post my analysis talking about the supply and demand methodology. And if you want to get your free training, moneyballtrading.com, get your free access to the full free supply and demand course, free training, talking about my top 3 tips. It's awesome, right? Where to put your money, brokers, back testing. It's so important. Moneyballtrading.com. Reach out to me. Love to have you part of the private group where we have all our meetings and all that fun stuff. All right, guys. If you guys enjoy this video, comment, like, subscribe. Have a good one, guys.